Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and on my channel, I discuss manifesting as a lifestyle in every area of your life. Be the designer, the creator of your life. And someone asked me a question, can you manifest in 24 hours? Like generally, can people manifest in 24 hours? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. I am manifesting so many of my desires so quickly. I'm rehearsing what I want to happen right before it happens. So think about the self-concept of yourself, of the version of yourself who manifests quickly, who manifests instantly, who manifests in 24 hours, who just put your focus on that ideal reality that you want, the ideal outcome that you want. Put your focus there and you will manifest that. But you understand, you need to practice and be this version of you until you solidify it and you are this version of you. It took me time, what we perceive as linear time. It took me linear time to get that to the place where I'm manifesting instantly and quickly and within 24 hours. Last week, I took my son to the dentist. I always have dentist stories, okay? My younger son is 9 years old. He eats all the stuff, all the candy, all the stuff that people would say there's a belief and a perception around. Don't eat gummies and don't eat, I don't even know the candies, like all these hard candies, all these sticky things in your teeth. They're the worst for you, right? Even it's reflected back to me. So I thought, well, my kids eat all of this, okay? Because we like candy, we like life, we enjoy it. So we go to the dentist. He's 9, and I just said in my head on the way driving there, it's a 5-minute drive, so it's less than 5 minutes. I just affirmed in my mind, he has no cavities. The dentist is gonna, this is what I say to myself, right? So I rehearse what's going to happen right before it happens. So I just rehearsed. His teeth are great. The dentist is going to tell us he has no cavities. Everything looks wonderful. It looks amazing, right? He's doing great. He's brushing well. By the way, sometimes the little kids are forgetting to brush. Do I make a big deal and say you better brush your teeth or you're going to get cavities? No, because I'm a conscious creator. I don't believe that anymore because I know I'm the creator. So if they kind of forget, I say, hey, don't worry about it. Your body is powerful. Your body knows how to heal itself and take care of itself, right? So these are kind of things that I might just say in the moment. If we had that, time that they're too tired to fall asleep and do it. I honestly, this is just me. I'm not saying you have to create your reality like I am. I'm just showing you what I have tested and proved to myself. All right, so back to getting to the dentist. We go to the dentist, we wait. We actually had a little bit of a wait, so I should have imagined that I'm never waiting and we always get right in. Okay, that's okay. So we go right up the stairs to the dentist chair. They do all the, whatever, the dental hygienist takes a look. Everything looks perfect. They took the x-rays. Hey mom, no cavities. He looks great. Great job brushing. Great job taking care of your teeth. Okay, this kid has no cavities, no nothing. He does all the things that most people would believe are a problem. So the only problem is that you have cause and effect of what you believe in reality. Right? Someone believes this is bad for you, and then they think I shouldn't eat it, but maybe I want to eat it once in a while. And now they're just creating a story around that belief and creating their circumstance. You're creating your circumstance without knowing. Okay, so I am talking about how I manifest instantly or within 24 hours or quickly. Because sure, in the back of my mind, I have old beliefs, because believe me, I was someone who felt like it has to be organic. I went through a raw food diet at one point in my life, so then I had some beliefs around food. I ended up removing those beliefs. I just told myself they're not true anymore. Those beliefs aren't true anymore. Okay, I'm not saying that we only eat candy and we only eat junk food, but see, I just changed my perception of how I look at things equally. It's okay. We can have the ice cream. We can have the candy. It's all, I believe, this is my belief, okay, that I adopted. If you want to test any belief, just test it in your own reality, okay? Just test it from your own perspective. But I believe it's okay to have this. I believe it's fine. I believe he's going to be okay. So that was really an instant manifestation I affirmed what I wanted on the way to the dentist, and they repeated back to me exactly what I affirmed. And then I even took a picture of him in the chair. So I'm thinking maybe I'll make a little post about it, like for fun, right? To remind you, what are you rehearsing in your mind before you go somewhere? You can manifest in 24 hours. You can manifest quickly. We're already doing that. You can manifest your specific person today. Why do you think you can't? Ask yourself, why isn't my desire here right now? Okay, because when you ask yourself some questions, the limiting beliefs or the opposing story that you have will start to surface. So ask yourself, why do I believe I don't have my desire right now? Maybe something might not come up right now. Just keep asking yourself, because that's how you'll identify what that contrary story is. And then identify the contrary story and say, that is not true. That is not true. You create your reality. You decide what's true. And that's going to help you. So you tell yourself, that's not true. And now affirm, since you've brought up the limiting belief or the contrary story, bring it up, bring it to your attention, and then let it go. And then just say, I don't believe that. Let it go. Now affirm what is true. What is true is you are the creator of your reality. What's true is you're the creator. You're creating your beliefs. Everything is responding to you. Everything is reflecting you, right? So affirm the story that you are in the loving relationship. You are wanted. You are desired. You are the one. You are the ultimate choice. Tell yourself you can manifest in 24 hours. You can manifest overnight. You have to hold firm to the vision of what you do want for your life, because the moment that you're starting to doubt it, you're starting to question it, you're starting to look at the 3D, now you're actually essentially what you're saying, what you truly feel within is like you don't have it, so that's why you're looking for it. And that might be a little bit unconscious. You might unconsciously you might be in this unconscious state of, why don't I have it? But the truth is you do have it. But the fact you're saying you don't have it means your dominant belief is you don't have it. So it's all about telling the story. If you want to start telling the story of your new self-concept, and you want to change your life and you want to manifest your specific person, use my self-concept course. My self-concept course, it is a blueprint. It's the formula for manifesting your specific person in a healthy, loving relationship. You create that, you stay loyal to the vision, it must manifest. When you stay loyal, it must manifest. I was listening to a little bit of Joseph Murphy, like a lecture that he gave or some sort of talk on YouTube today, earlier this morning. I kind of start my day during my walk. Sometimes part of my walk, I'll listen to something that's inspiring for me. And Joseph Murphy was saying, okay, imagine you're getting into a cab. Remember back in the day, this lecture was probably from like the 1950s or 60s, right? Imagine you get in the cab. You're getting into a cab at the airport and they say, hey, where are you going? And you're like, well, I need to go here and I need to go there and I need to go there. And you didn't give direct instructions where you want to go. How does the cab driver have any idea where you should go? You need to give clear directions. Clear directions is loyalty to your vision. If you're not giving clear directions, if you're affirming that you have your desire, but then you're wondering where it's at, and then you're wondering this, and you're wondering, am I worthy? Or you're wondering, you're building a story on top of another story. Okay, all of that is like getting in a cab and saying, I need to go there. Take me back home, and then I want to go there, and this cab driver's like, what? I don't know where to take you. That's why you're not seeing movement in your 3D reality, or that's why it feels like it's stalling at a standstill. It's at a standstill or no movement because you're not giving clear instructions. You give clear instructions with your focus, with your attention. Where are you focused? Are you focused in saying, this is mine, I declare it, it's done? Sure, affirm it through the day. Consistently affirm it through the day. Nope, it's mine. You might need to remind yourself, it's mine, it's mine. This desire is mine. I know it's mine. I see myself with that desire. It feels so good. I love feeling wanted. I love feeling this relationship. I love feeling in love. I love that feeling of feeling in love. It feels so like light, and it feels so good. It feels so free. It feels fresh. It feels like fresh air. Have you ever been in a stuffy room and you walked out into fresh air? That's what it feels like, fresh air. It feels so beautiful. You talk to yourself about having your desire. You speak to yourself, you affirm it. You speak to yourself as if you have it. Have inner conversations with yourself. I'm the operant power. I manifest quickly. Step into the confident version of you. Step into that confident version of you who has your desire. What are you thinking? What is that version thinking? Give clear directions. Not wishy-washy, not back and forth, not spiraling. Stay stable, stability, secure, sure. Be this version of you. By you declaring it, claiming it, you will become it. It just will naturally happen. It will naturally happen. You'll naturally take action. Don't worry about the action. Don't worry about inspired action. You will naturally do things in your life. You will have a natural reflection of life that reflects wherever you put your focus. You will manifest your desire if you have a clear intention or a clear focus. Okay, so I have clarity, right? Think of that affirmation. You want to think about yourself as being someone who is clear and focused, laser focused, clear intention, loyal to your desire. I am loyal to my desire. I have clarity. I have focus. I know how to focus on that vision of me with all my desires, right? Those are some affirmations for you guys. All right, thank you for the new follows here. Anyone who's new, if you want to join my free Facebook group, the link in my description, there is a link to all different ways to work with me. There's a link to my free Facebook group. There's a link to some merch that I have. There is a link to a journal. If you are scripting and you want a new journal, manifest with scripting is really powerful. I created a journal. Everything I write in this journal becomes true. That's the title of the journal that I created. It's a blank journal. So, I mean, you can use any journal. I created that for fun because here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I thought I was not creative whatsoever. Okay, maybe like a teeny tiny bit. I thought I was a little creative, but I really never would consider myself creative whatsoever, right? That wasn't a definition that I defined myself as. So all the things that I wasn't before I woke up to know who I am, like God of my reality, I could create and be a version of whatever I want to be from this lower self, from Shannon. Shannon can be anything. I was not creative. I just started saying it. I am creative. I am inventive. I'm coming up with great ideas. I'm creating ideas that bring in passive income. I didn't even know that I was going to create that for passive income. It naturally all happened because I affirmed what I wanted to be. I wanted to be more creative. I wanted to be passionate. I wanted to enjoy life. So I didn't say I want to do this. I mean, it was more like a choice, right? But I affirmed it. I am creative. I am brilliant. I am smart. I am successful. I am creating. I am building businesses. I am building multiple sources of income. I am building passive income. Okay, so see, I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't even know how it was going to happen. I just created the vision of what I wanted by using I am statements. And that is a really simple way to get where you want to go. And look at, here I am. I didn't make a business plan. In the past, I made business plans in my other business. I still have another business too. Okay, so I have made business plans. I'm not saying you shouldn't just let that all go to the side, okay? Sure, put your business plan together. I created this all intuitively by connecting within to the infinite intelligence and knowing that I have these powers, greater powers than I could even understand, that are on my side, that's backing me up. All right, so I'm going to answer some questions. Hi. Hello, how is everyone doing? I intend that you see your power, that you see evidence consistently. All right, we're creating that right now. you see consistent movement in your reality that shows you that you are powerful, that you're the operant power, that your world is reflecting you, that you get to live the dream life. All right, Jen, I have manifested a second SP. Fun. Okay, and now I don't think I want my original one. I'm confused. Sure, that's okay. It's okay, whatever your desire is, right? I want you to see one thing, a bigger picture. It's not that you necessarily need that one specific person, but the ultimate goal, the bigger picture is that the goal is that you want a relationship and you want a loving, healthy, I'm assuming, right? A loving, healthy relationship, committed relationship. You want companionship, you want commitment, you want a relationship. Okay, so that's the bigger picture. I'm not going to say, like, I'm not diminishing people that are in our world. In a way, it doesn't necessarily matter which specific person it is. Your world's going to reflect where you're at. On some level, you know, the idea of a new person coming in our reality can feel easier. Okay, I don't want to necessarily create this. It's not for everybody. But in a way, it's easier to see someone new come into your reality because you don't see the history of them. Specific person from the ex in the past. If you can't let go of the old story, you might as well focus on that new vision of the new specific person and you in the relationship. Don't waste your time. We only have the present moment. We don't know. We have today. Live for today. Not just live for today, but like think about how you can live in the present moment. We're not living in the past. We're not living in the future. We're living in the present moment. We're bringing the future to us right now. So here's what you could do. I intend to get clear. That's what you're going to affirm and kind of have these thoughts to yourself. I intend to be clear on what I want. I intend to get more clear on the kind of relationship I want. I intend to be clear and know that I'm chosen. I intend to know that I'm the operant power. I intend to see, and then XYZ, what's that picture of the relationship you want? How do you want to be treated? How do you want to be seen? What's the dynamic of the relationship? The more you're getting clear about that, without focusing on any person, the more you're focused on the experience you want, you're going to manifest that experience. And by the way, it'll feel a little bit easier, I think. It does feel a little bit easier when you're thinking more of the bigger picture of love and relationship versus, does it have to be this person or that person? Just go with the flow. Why not just go with the flow? What feels good in the moment? What does it feel? It feels good for this new specific person to come in. You know why? Because they showed up matching where you're at, matching that you've affirmed your self-concept in that new vision of you. They're showing up that way. Okay, so you could have a choice. You could say, everybody's coming to me and I get to choose. I'm a goddess in my reality. I like that. Okay, people are living this life right now already. So there's nothing wrong with it. Is it Katie? Do you have suggestions for really small manifestations to build confidence? Take out a notebook. If you need a notebook, I have a link in my bio. You could get it from Amazon. I created it from Amazon, KDP, and then I posted it on Amazon. So if you need a notebook or journal, scripting journal, blank journal, it's in my description. Start, or any piece of paper, or even your phone in the notes. Okay, you could take out the notes in your phone. Now start just every day, put things down that you would want to manifest. You want to manifest someone giving you a compliment. Here's some things that I manifest. So I just said, okay, I want someone to tell me I look like a celebrity. I didn't pick anyone. I just said, someone's going to tell me I look like a celebrity, because that's not something people would say. So I chose things that I wanted to hear. Someone tells me I look like a celebrity. Someone tells me my legs look strong. I intend to see, what else? A clown. A clown. It was like randomly in June. I'm going to see a clown. I'm going to see someone in a costume, but I think I said someone in a costume, but turned out to be a clown, right? Just a few days later. Anything really. Flowers. Imagine flowers. Sometimes it was just food. I imagined certain food that I wanted and how that food showed up in my life. gift cards. So anything, it could be, just say money. I intend to manifest money. I don't care if it's a dime. The very first thing I manifested intentionally was a dime. It was a dime. Okay, and do you want to know the story? I've told this before, but it's been so long since I told it. I just believed it because I could see my reality was reflecting me. And I thought, what is going on? I started learning about manifestation, and I thought, okay, I'm going to manifest today. It was in the morning. I thought, I'm going to manifest a dime today. Okay, I dropped my kids off at work. I went to go wash my car because I'm a real estate agent too. So I wash my car almost every day or a couple times a week. So I go to the car wash, and I just said, I'm going to manifest a dime. I go to the car wash. I push the seat back. There was like a dime, nickel. There were a bunch of change. I go, oh, there's my dime. And I was doubting. I doubted it. I go, is this my manifestation? I was like, okay, sure. I kind of thought, let me just say it is, because I wanted to kind of believe it, but I was doubting it, right? I was like, yeah, sure it is, that dime. Okay, go on with my day. My kids get out of school. I show up, whatever, 5 hours, 8 hours later. I go to, my son at the time was in preschool, 4 years old. I go to the school, you walk in the building, and you actually walk to the classroom, and you wait at the classroom while the teacher has each child come out of the classroom. So the teacher calls my son. It's totally noisy. I remember this whole feeling. I'm waiting there. He walks out, he looks at me, and he pulls out of his pocket a dime, and he goes, Mama, this is for you, a dime. I had chills, you guys, and then we had to walk around the school to get my other son. I had chills, and I was like, oh my God, that was so wild. It was so crazy. I was like, no way. Okay, so there are so many ways you could prove it to yourself. Sometimes while I'm in line, I might walk into a store or a grocery store or, convenience store, and I just imagine what the cashier will say to me. Okay, I just have a quick thought. Oh, they're going to compliment. They're going to ask me how something different, not just how's your day. Come up with something kind of unique and different so you prove to yourself, right, that you're the operant power. So small manifestations, because everything in your reality you're already manifesting. You just haven't been paying attention. It could be stuff like, I know one time it was like a turtle. And then I was at the library with kids, and like 2 minutes later I saw a turtle, picture of a turtle. You're going to see the manifestation in all different ways. And the manifestation will come in a way that is kind of like the path of least resistance, what seems kind of natural. But if you get more, as you get better, you get more clear. I got more specific now. In the beginning, I would just kind of randomly say, I want tickets, concert tickets. I'm going to concerts for free. I'm winning concert tickets. Okay, so they were random. It was random tickets. When I got more specific, I manifested. First, I built my belief on manifesting little things, and then I started getting more specific about what I'm manifesting, more specific about what I visualize and what I see that I have, that I possess. So you can imagine yourself possessing it. You could also just affirm it or write it down. Just make a note. I would just write it down. Today I'm going to manifest a dime. Today I want to manifest someone in a costume. Today I want to manifest a compliment. Today someone's stopping traffic to let me go. All of those things have manifested. Okay, so whatever your mind can conceive and come up with some really fun, creative ideas for you that seem not totally typical. Okay, pick things that are not totally typical so you don't have that doubt, right? Because I had that doubt with the dime in the beginning. I was like, yeah, maybe it is. I kind of wanted to give it good meaning, but I had a lot of doubt. And the moment he walks out the classroom holding a dime in his hand and saying, Mama, this is for you, I was like, no way. Okay, so it does give you some goosebumps. It does get you excited because you see that your world is reflecting you. Can I manifest X fast, and how, please? Also love you. Love you too. I love you too. You can manifest an X fast. Okay, detach emotionally. Detach from the old story. I'm not saying you're an emotionless person. You're going to detach emotionally from an old story of how they hurt you, of what they did that upset you, of how they ghosted you, of how they didn't want to, you weren't whatever good enough, or whatever that story is. You have to detach from that story, and you step into the version of you who says, you know what, I could do this fast. What if you just say, I could do this fast? Okay, so you start to cultivate a feeling and a version of you that already has your desire. The person who already has their desire could be, okay, there's infinite visions or versions of you, right? It could be the version of you who says, I just know how to get what I want in life. I know that people like me. I know that I'm attractive. I know that I'm wanted, right? It could be that kind of version of you. Okay, so whatever you want it to be, start to just feel that version of you. Feel that version of you. Okay, say, I know how to manifest fast. Love comes into my life overnight. Love comes into my reality, my experience. I radiate love that my person is attracted to. I radiate love that people are attracted to. Okay. Emo, hello. You love manifesting instantly. I love it. So do I, right? Manifesting on a time crunch is the best thing. I love it. Just keep testing the limits. No, testing the limits, Sherry. There are no limits. No limits means no limits. I like to test the limits a little bit because I kind of think it's fun. But if I was testing the limits from the place where I need to prove it, it's going to be a little bit harder. But if I could get into, which I do, I get into kind of a little playful state. I get a little playful. I get a little like, let me try this. Let me see. Let's see what we can do. Let me wave my magic wand. It's thinking of it a little bit more like a game, or a little bit more like it's playful, or a little bit more like Neville and Joseph Murphy all say, many of the big metaphysical teachers say, just get into the mind like a child playing make-believe. Okay, you could imagine that you have a whole new wardrobe and you're wearing all your new clothes, even if you're not wearing them. You could strut around and just feel confident, right? Anything. Okay, can you talk about college affirmations? I love your videos. Yeah, meow. College affirmations. Okay, getting into college, or is it studies? The big picture is you are, just go a little farther to the end. It's like you already finished school and you're a success. Can you see that vision of you? Like you're a success because you declare it, because you say you are. Just make that declaration. I am success. I am brilliant. I am wanted, like wanted by anything, right? Wanted by a specific person, wanted by the right job, wanted by friends and family, wanted, like feeling welcomed. Okay, so it's like you create the vision of what you want to experience in life. Okay, college affirmation. Is it for getting into a college? Think of yourself like, I can do this. I got the right skills. I'm really good at studying. I'm really good at applying myself to school. I'm really good. I know I've got this. It's really just talk yourself into it. I'm getting into the college I want. I already did. Imagine if I already got it. You could just talk to yourself that way. What if I get in here? Like you could just be looking at any application and think, what if I get into Dartmouth? Oh, what if I get into Vanderbilt? What if I get into UCSB? What's your college? Is it any of those I named? That would be wild, right? There's many ways to do this. My main technique is that I have inner conversations with myself that I already have this desire. So I'd be saying things like, oh yeah, I love that I already have this. I love the school I go to. I love that I get great, my grades are on top of my class. My professors love me. I'm always doing well. Like I would just talk to myself that way. And then sometimes I play around with it if I want to get into the feel. And then that's when I might visualize, I might see in my mind's eye, right? You might see, close your eyes and imagine seeing the acceptance letter, or you're already there, you're already on campus, or you're already graduated, you're already like success, right? So you can kind of play around with it. One of the main things that I think is the most powerful is what is your mental diet, which means what are you thinking? Are you doubting and worried and parents and everyone, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And everyone's so serious. Okay, lighten up the mood a little bit. Lighten up the mood. You could say, you know what, I'm going to be successful no matter where I go to college, even if I didn't go to college. Okay, so, but whatever your desire is, just focus on you already have it. It's already yours. You're claiming it. Okay, Star Girl, yesterday I realized I manifest so much easier on a time crunch. I love that belief. That's just your belief. Look, perfect example. Okay, so I want you to understand that you're going to see a lot of information, because when we wake up to realize we're the creator, you're all over it. You're like, let me watch video after video, and I want to find out, and I want my desire, and right? Okay, so whatever you hear, just take it with a grain of salt. Is that the saying, right? Just decide whatever you want to believe. Start to say, I want to believe this. You don't have to believe it 100%. Start to say, I want to live this life where I manifest on a time crunch. Isn't that fun? I want to create a new belief. What do you want your new belief to be? I manifest on a time crunch. I say I could get it, and I get it. Sometimes I'll just explain to some of you who aren't manifesting on a time crunch. Sure, I don't manifest everything on a time crunch, but I need to keep practicing it. And sometimes I even use, I like to use revision, because I don't see the difference between the past and the present. So I practice feeling like it already happened, which you could do that from the present moment, or you could kind of revise it, okay? So practice it more and more and more. Practice more and more that vision of, like, even if you didn't manifest on a time crunch, then imagine that you did. Okay, you practice until you actually have the experience where you do it, manifest on a time crunch. Yeah, it's the easiest thing ever. I love it, Star Girl. Let's keep creating that for everybody. It's so easy to manifest on a time crunch, you guys. It is so easy. It is easy. It's fun. It's exciting. You know how to do that. You know how to practice it. You're getting better at it. You just keep your vision. That's who you are. I've tried manifesting abundance for years and still broke. Busy bee. You've tried manifesting abundance for years and still broke. Okay, well, if you have had focused on a desire and it's been years and nothing has changed, what it truly means is you focused more on not having it than having it, which means either you're telling a contrary story, or you're feeling fearful, you're feeling worried about it. But remember, life comes from you. It comes from you. So in order for the physical reality to change and shift and have a new reflection, you have to change first. So sometimes we think we've changed. I'll hear people say, I've changed. I know I'm worthy. Or I know it's not about worthy for every desire, right? But someone might say, I know I am, and I know I have this. Okay, but your world reflects what you have within, what you feel within, and what you believe within. So you haven't gotten in touch with the true belief that you hold within. The true belief that you hold within is like, you're afraid, okay? So that belief isn't true. That belief's not true. Join my free Facebook group. Okay, let's get your mindset up. I decided I'm going to start affirming that we are millionaires. I'm going to start affirming that, and money manifestations. We're going to do some money manifestation challenges in there. We could start with $100. I do in my VIP group. We've manifested $100, $1,000, and $5,000. Somebody manifested $18,000 in my group. Okay, so did everyone manifest the money? Not yet, but they will, and I know they will, okay? Because I already see the vision in my mind for the success stories. But join my community, because you need to think more from the type of life you want and get away from the fear and the worry and the doubt, okay? You need some support. And you need to look at abundance. Recognize, do you have a scarcity mindset, or do you have an abundance mindset? Because it's law. When you're living in the end from your desire, it must manifest. So you're either living in the end from having your desire, or you're living in the end from not having your desire. If you don't physically have your desire, it doesn't necessarily mean you're living in the end from not having your desire. Okay, I want you to catch that. If you're living in the end from your desire, it must manifest. So at no point do you ever change and get out of the wish fulfilled. You would be out of the wish fulfilled if you said it didn't manifest. Right there, you're no longer in the wish fulfilled. Okay, because you're really expressing your doubts. Okay, yesterday my lash tech was fully booked and there wasn't a way I could get my lashes done, but I told myself, nope, I'm getting my lashes done today, and I tell the 3D what to do. Great. I ended up getting my lashes done. I just kept affirming and affirming. Do you see, you guys, this perfect example of no facts are final. The world's going to tell you, hey, we're booked up. The world's going to tell you, no, you can't have this, but no facts are final. In your mind, you decide, I'm getting what I want. I'm someone who gets what I want. I'm someone who manifests my desire. The world is all orchestrated in my favor. Yeah, I even walked out of the lash tech's house thinking I wasn't going to get them done anymore. So perfect example, we can also have doubts. It's okay. She said, no, I don't care. Circumstances don't matter. And then boom, boom. She said she could do my lashes. I kind of like that. Sometimes I just think in my mind like, boom, 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 change your reality, snap your fingers, whatever you want to do, wave a magic wand. It kind of feels that way. Why don't you get a little playful with it and have a little fun? All right, I've got to go. You guys, I have other new followers. I usually go live around this time during the day, but then I got to go pick up my kids from school right now. I love you all. If you want additional help, I work one-on-one with clients. I have coaching available. I have a free Facebook group. I have a VIP community. It's an app that you download. It's a monthly subscription, and that is leveling up your self-concept, all areas of your life. I have more than hundreds of unpublished videos in there, and I am motivating you and keeping you on your mental diet and keeping you focused towards your desire. I love you all. You're powerful. I intend that you see success. Bye.